Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RAOBA's reality star Teddi Mellencamp says docs missed melanoma spreading. Look what happened. Teddi Mellencamp is most recognized for her role on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Recently, she has been speaking out about her continuing struggle with stage 4 melanoma. Doctors initially diagnosed her with stage 2 melanoma in October 2022, after she had a mole removed. Her friends have been supporting her since the treatment began. The 44-year-old revealed in early 2025 that doctors discovered a tumor in her brain and lungs. This resulted in a stage 4 cancer diagnosis. So far, Mellencamp has gone through 17 surgeries and is presently undergoing immunotherapy and radiation. Fans were in shock to learn about her diagnosis. Keep on reading to find out more about Teddi's journey of diagnosis. Beyond the reality show The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Teddi Mellencamp has been long enough in the public eye for the accountability program, All In by Teddi. It is a project that promotes a diet routine and mental discipline. Mellencamp has built a brand centered on physical transformation and mental resilience. Viewers have always admired her interest in topics like personal growth. In her podcast, Two Teas in a Pod, with fellow reality star Tamra Judge, Mellencamp talks openly about her health journey, including her ongoing battle with melanoma. She has discussed her coping mechanisms and shared her results with viewers online. Her health awareness resonated with millions of her fans. Teddi Mellencamp, the reality star from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, revealed that doctors delayed diagnosing her cancer, and the consequences trouble her. She mentioned how, irrespective of her regular doctor visits, her cancer went unnoticed. "I go to a doctor every 3 months. Why wouldn't they get me checked?" she asked. Mellencamp's case triggered broader conversation about the boundaries of routine testing procedures for skin cancer cases. Specialists have observed that although one melanoma is typically treatable, it requires a comprehensive check, which may include full-body imaging. In Mellencamp's case, doctors considered her previous melanomas less risky and therefore did not give her full imaging. This is one of the decisions that Mellencamp questions when she reflects. She recalls situations where similar cancer situations remained unnoticed until they became fatal. She also discussed losing energy and a decline in her stamina and strength, saying, "Now I don't have the physical strength I used to." Yet she tries to be engaging through gentle and light workouts and regular walks. Additionally, determination and a proper routine help her maintain a positive mindset. Mellencamp emphasized the importance of becoming your health advocate. She has her takeaway that we all need to be more aware of our health and should ensure we are not overlooking anything that is affecting us severely, mentally, or physically. Stay tuned too for the latest updates on Mellencamp's cancer battle. Teddi Mellencamp, known to millions as the straight-talking accountability coach from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, never imagined that one of the biggest battles of her life would be waged quietly beneath the surface of her skin. But today, with a visible scar tracing her shoulder and a voice stronger than ever, she's speaking out about a terrifying oversight that almost cost her everything. "Look what happened," she said, her eyes burning but focused, because someone didn't look close enough. Teddi's journey with melanoma began not with a dramatic diagnosis, but with a whisper, one small mole, unassuming, innocuous. "It was tiny, barely noticeable," she recalled. "I had it looked at during a routine checkup, and they said it was nothing to worry about. I trusted that." The doctors sent her on her way with reassurance. She returned to her daily grind, filming, raising her kids, running her wellness programs, and showing up on red carpets with that same signature confidence. But in the quiet moments, under the California sun, or staring at her reflection, she noticed the mole change. It darkened. It grew jagged edges. It itched. "Still, I didn't want to be dramatic," she said. "You learn to downplay things when you're constantly in the public eye. Especially as women, we're conditioned to push through." But something inside her urged her to get it checked again. This time, A different dermatologist ordered a biopsy. The call came days later, melanoma. And not just that, it had already begun spreading beyond the original site. Teddi's voice wavered when she remembered the moment she heard the words. It was like someone had slammed the brakes on my entire life, she said. I kept thinking about my kids, about all the things I still wanted to do. Her mind flashed to Slate, Cruz, Dove, and her stepdaughter Isabella. I didn't want to leave them wondering why I didn't fight harder, she said. Why I didn't know this sooner. She underwent surgery immediately. The doctors removed several lymph nodes, and thankfully the spread was caught before it reached deeper organs. But what shook her to the core wasn't just the diagnosis. It was that she had been dismissed by professionals during an earlier visit. I kept thinking, what if I trusted myself more the first time? What if they had listened to me? She asked. It's hard not to carry that anger. Now Teddi's not keeping quiet. She's sharing her journey publicly, not for sympathy, but for awareness. Her Instagram posts, raw and unfiltered, show the process. The bandages, the healing wounds, the moments of exhaustion and fear. And with every post, she urges her followers to advocate for their own health. Don't let anyone tell you it's just a mole. She wrote in one caption, trust your gut. Push for answers. Ask for a second opinion. Look what happened to me. I was told not to worry, and it spread. Fans and fellow RHOBH cast members have rallied around her, flooding her posts with messages of support. Kyle Richards, a longtime friend, commented, "So proud of you for speaking up, Teddi. You're helping so many people." But it hasn't all been comforting words. Teddi's been open about the emotional toll, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, the moments of feeling betrayed by a system she thought would protect her. There's this expectation that if you're healthy and fit, you're safe, she said. I believe that. But cancer doesn't care how many green juices you drink. In a twist of cruel irony, Teddi has built a career around accountability, encouraging people to take control of their lives, their choices, and their health. But this experience reminded her that even the most proactive, disciplined person can be vulnerable to the unpredictable. Being healthy saved me in some ways. I caught it early. I was in tune with my body, she explained. But being healthy doesn't make you invincible. Since her recovery, she started working with several melanoma awareness organizations, using her platform to educate others. She's launched a new initiative within her All In by Teddi program, offering skin check resources and interviews with dermatologists. She's also pushing for legislative reform, calling for stricter skin cancer screening protocols and more training for general practitioners in identifying early signs. Her ultimate goal: that no one else has to say, look what happened. I don't want to scare people, Teddi said, but I do want to wake them up. We're so quick to listen when someone tells us not to worry, but sometimes worry is what saves us.